we identify that a lot of families are still recovering from that hurricane that devastated so many homes and families and lives.
Hurricane Milton, it sounds so innocuous, but it was one of the hardest hitting.
It was brutal.
It was.
So Country Thunder is very proud to support Hurricane Help Florida. Hurricane Help Florida. It is an incredible organization, and we know that it takes about 2 to 5 years for a family to recover from a storm of that magnitude. So once the storm passes, it's no longer sexy on the news, it's no longer sexy in the headlines, but we identify and we care about those that are still recovering. So you guys have done a great job sticking together as a community, and it's been really cool to watch. You can take home a piece of Country Thunder, an autographed guitar from every act that has taken this main stage all weekend long. If you go to the Hurricane Help Florida booth and look up Hurricane Help Florida, you can scan the QR code and you could win a guitar, and just know that you can donate, donate, donate. Lots of families. There are 45 families on the waiting list right now for help from Hurricane Help Florida. So can we give it up as a community? Come on, as a community.
Yeah, be proud.
Speaking of, we have 2 victims. There's no other word to say it. Victims from the hurricane. Lisa and Cassandra, would you come out here and speak a few words?
Country Thunder, how we doing? Hey! My name is Lisa Marie Poso. This is Kristen, the amazing founder of Hurricane Help Florida, and I'm here to share my story with you today. We'll give it up for Kristen really quick. So in 2024, my parents lost almost everything after Hurricane Milton. They were in knee-high water. They lost all of their appliances, all of their personal belongings, everything in the house. And I was 6 months pregnant at the time. It took us 2 days to even get them out of that house. And I did everything the internet told me to do. You know, I was lost, but I filled out the FEMA forms. I contacted the Red Cross, and the only thing that helped was Hurricane Help Florida. I reached out to them, and within 2 days, I had volunteers with shovels and sledgehammers gutting the home. It was her team that did it. And I have chills right now because they've helped thousands of families, thousands of families across the Bay Area and St. Pete get back in their homes. It takes 2 to 5 years for us to get back to normal. My parents' home still isn't painted inside, and they have kept in touch. The people from FEMA came out 2 weeks later after they showed up, and these are people who look at disaster zones for a living, and they were in disbelief. They didn't have words, okay? They were like, how are you this far along? Who did you pay to get this far along? And I said it was Kristen and her team at Hurricane Help Florida who got us this far. And so not only that, but they have helped us constantly over the last 2 years. They have followed up with us. They have called me and said, let's get you furniture back in. Let's get the lawn chairs out of the living room. We're going to call Rooms to Go and get you a house full of furniture. And they did it. They said, we're going to call Home Depot and get paint on your walls. And this is our community showing up for us because of Kristen and because of people like you who donated or bid on a guitar. Scan the QR code and bid on that guitar. It's signed by every artist here. These are people who are leaving their homes, leaving their families to come dig mud out of my home and all of your other homes who are affected. I want you to get involved. I want you to keep in touch, and more importantly, please follow along with what we're doing. Please donate. Please be a part of our community and help us get back to normal, because for so many of us, we want to lose hope, but we don't feel alone because of Kristen and her team. So thank you so much for listening, and please scan the QR code, bid on the guitar, and we really appreciate it.
I think we just lost our job. Holy cow, that was amazing. Kristen, you want to say a few words?
Not really, but I will.
Thank you for all your help, and thank you for organizing
everyone.
this.
Yes.
You can meet Kristen in person at the Hurricane Help Florida booth and scan the QR code, and the guitar could be yours, and just knowing you're doing your part. So
many
cool.
great programs.